radio. Shout it.
So,
Down South hustlers, man. When y'all were able to get back to the real Southern music, what was that like when it came time to put it down for the South?
now that. Man,
No, you go because
it was already going.
no, you brought UGK to the table, so let's start with that.
Come on with it now. You got to talk about UGK now, Moby.
UGK was pretty much like the closer
Uh-huh.
of it because he had already had a lot done,
Yeah.
and he had so many people on there. UNLV, Partners in Crime. Did he have Partners in Crime on there?
Yes, Partners in Crime.
You know what I'm saying? And Slim, he had so many people on 8 Ball MJG. You know what I'm saying? And even the Dayton family. I don't know what Dayton, Ohio got anything to do with the South. I guess once again, people want to put people on.
Yeah.
But anyone, because nobody really listening and took the Midwest real, serious. But a lot of our kinfolks are in the Midwest, like St. Louis and Chicago and Detroit. So I guess it made sense. You know what I'm saying? But man, we were working on it. It was pretty much finished.
Mm-hmm.
People about to turn the album in. We were in Frisco, and via this group that like Kel was talking about earlier, how we met. He had Parkway Pumping Records, 3-9 Posse, and I had
It was 3-9 Posse, Lay Out to Get the Gat record.
Yeah.
Mystical, Slugged Up Nigga, Big Slack, Serve, I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Hound, yeah.
Hound, yeah.
But it's like pretty much, the roster of No Limit came from that.
Yeah, from that project.
My
and
God.
I had Critical Condition, you know what I'm saying, CC Waterbound. You see, and we were working on our third installment. By that time, I was living in Wichita, Kansas, you know what I'm saying? And, shout out to Money, you know what I'm saying? He was my partner in crime with Critical Condition, you know what I'm saying, that we started that in Morgan City, Syracuseville to be exact. And we put that together, and when I was in Wichita, Kansas, he hired Bun B and Pimp C for production and ghostwriting. You know what I'm saying? For the third Critical Condition, you know what I'm saying? By that time, I became the member that pretty much had, I wouldn't say departed, but I had to go on and live my life, you know what I'm saying, and keep things going, you know what I'm saying, and keep money coming in my pocket.
Yeah.
And, pursue my education, you know what I'm saying, up there. So while I was up there doing that, he got 2 other guys from Thibodaux, Louisiana, and he kept the name Critical Condition going. And he also was promoting shows down in Thibodaux, and he hired Pimp C and Pimp C and Bun B and UGK to do a show out there. And then they exchanged information, and he hired them for that last project as a result of that.
Yeah.
Him, my fraternity brother, EW3. So when they started working on that third CC Waterbound project, CC Waterbound is the name of the project, but the name of the group is Critical Condition. So when I was in Kansas, I'm tripping. I was already in the Bay Area. He said, Dick, that's what they call me. That's Moby Dick Dumplings. He got in contact with me. He said, Dick, bro, we doing this project, man. We got UGK on the project, man. He said, man, I just can't do it without you, bro. I got to keep that sound. So, you know what I'm saying? So he said, I'm going to fly you wherever you at, man. I'm going to fly you to Dallas. We're working on it in Dallas recording studios. And that's where I first met Bun B and Pimp C. I was always a fan of their music from Pocket Full of Stone, even before that, when they was on that, remember that first UGK cassette? I forgot the name of the first project.
Hard to Swallow.
No, before that. I forgot the name of the project, but it was with a local poet author project. But anyway, man, flew me out there to Dallas. I got to meet them and bond with them and gel with them. And we didn't co-produce or do songs together. We produced music on the same project. So we met it up, chopped it up and stuff like that, and we exchanged numbers and stuff. We just kept in contact, you know what I'm saying, after that. And I think at the time I had left from the Bay Area to go back to Wichita and go take care of some business. And while I was out there, like I'm saying, they flew me from Wichita there. And then after that was done, I flew back to he flew me back to the Bay Area, and we went out there and continued to work on the Down South Hustlers. After working, like KL said earlier, we were working on so many projects, Mia X, Trey 8, all that type of stuff. But anyway, so working on the Down South Hustler project, and I told Cuz, I'm looking at the roster and everything. I heard a lot of the music. I said, Cuz, how you gonna do a Down South Hustler project without UGK?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
you gotta have UGK on there, man.
Yeah.
So he said jokingly, like, condescendingly, like, said, so you got a number on him? Or say, by the way, I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pull out the number and call him and stuff like that, and his face was like, oh, he knew them. This nigga know him. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So we did the business, man. He talked to him and chopped him up. They was on the next thing, Smoking San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then that's when the first song me and Pimp C co-produced was called Playas from the South Stack G's.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
My God.
You know what I'm saying? King George actually the one who came up with that hook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, King George came. You could hear his voice, that little grimy voice.
I never
Playing
knew that.
from the South Stack G's.
Exactly.
People like, yeah, King, go on lay that. put that on right there, you know what I'm saying? But it started off with the bass line, you know what I'm saying? Dum. He said, Dick, that was Pimp C. He said, Dick, play something here, the big long sonic keyboard. He had the R8, the infamous R8 drum machine, and he synced them both. I never saw nobody syncing the thing the way Pimp C. That boy was a genius, man.
Yeah.
But so I started playing the bass line. Boom, 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 boom. He said, yeah, Dick, that's it right there. He said, hold on, play it one more time, Dick. So he started, he put the metronome on, and then he synced it to where he was able to play it on one key. That the riff that I just played, he was able to play it on one key and sync it, and he put the drums behind it, and I put another keyboard melodic riff on, boom, boom, boom. And then while we doing that, King George, Player from the South Stack, yeah, King, go lay that, and that's what started that. So we doing things pretty much. That was the prequel. What I just said.
Yeah.
But everything was done a lot. KL, like you said, all the time that he brought to it was already done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he could tell you what happened before that, but that's where UGK came in. You know what I'm saying?
When we think about y'all working with UGK and stuff like that, other songs, Akickdoe, Break 'Em Off Some and stuff like that, I mean, I need the damn backstories, fellas, because those are some of my favorite songs of all time. Now, you done gave me that Players from the South, KL, Akickdoe.
Well, it's like, first, Pimp is not a selfish producer.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
So when I came, because when I got there, Pimp was already, he was just getting up from behind the board, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget, I walked up in there and said, Kale, come do that drum shit you do. Come put that up on there, right? So everything was pretty much done. But the drums.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked up in there, they Kale, come do that drum shit you do, man. So I'm like, you want to put? It's just the fact that he wanted me to do the drums.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, oh, like cool. So I went up in there, I did my thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's it. Because I was waiting for him to tell me, nah, I don't do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did my thing with the drums. See, that's it. So when we went to record it, we laid all the vocals. And when it came down to mixing, this is what I learned from him. I was mixing the vocals, right? And I was doing his. And I was about to put some reverb shit on the ad-libs. And I'm like, what you doing? I'm like, about it, just he said, nah, I don't do that shit. Because he said, he's just said, take the left reverb, take the reverb and just pan them. And when you do that, that gonna be a effect itself. So I'm like, I ain't get it. So you like turn the vocals up, take them two, pan them all the way about this much, and just turn them up about that much. And when I did it, I pushed back and I listened to him like, God damn, I never thought of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what he was doing is like they'll have this effect that they'll put on there called like a spread. Mm-hmm. And he said instead of putting a goddamn effect on it, it's already a spread. That's why I laid the two vocals. Mm-hmm. So when you pan them like that, you're going to hear the vocals and you're going to hear a spread by him saying it in this ear and that ear, and then the lead one up there.
Yeah.
So I listened to that shit. I was like, God damn, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
And ever since that moment, that's how I mix all my records.
Boy, the genius, man. I'm telling you.
Talk to me about just the production and the camaraderie between y'all and UGK as well, because I mean, when y'all would get in the studio with them boys, y'all made classic material every time. It hit every damn time, right. And it hit hard as it could possibly hit.
Yeah, man, I remember.
And it brought the best out of everybody else in the room too.
Right. I remember when we recorded, not Akickdoe, Down South Slang and Rolling with Them Hustlers, bruh. I never forget. Me and Craig B was in the studio when Pimp laid his vocals. He wrote his verses on a sheet of paper about this big. On two of them. He wrote them down and he was in a booth like this. I got the lady like playing by the keys. So he like this here and from here to here. And while he from here to here, he flipping it over on this hand. You know what I'm saying? He going back and forth. And he was like, bro, just that, I'll never forget that moment. He went up in there like this here. He had a black leather jacket on with a black hat looking like Run DMC. Know what I'm saying? And you know, he was like DMC because he had the glasses.
Yeah.
I got that cocaine lady by the key. And he running on this here verse. And before you know, he finished with that. Then he looking over here. And when he finished with that, he flipping the paper over on the other side with this one. And when he finished that, now he over there. Now he doing it with this one with the other one. I'm like, oh my goodness. And Bunny's in the corner land, you know, just pinning it up, you know what I'm saying? And just that moment is something that I would never forget, bro. You know, I would never forget that shit because it was just so vivid just watching them in work mode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.